You want to make sure you turn it back and forth a lot and make sure both sides are even. I've had a few guys at the show ask me how long does it take to make a knife, and I let them know I can make a knife in 3 or 4 hours, but remember, kind of got a lot of experience and some heavy-duty equipment where it might take somebody else 3 or 4 weeks to make a knife that I can make in 3 or 4 hours if they're not set up for it. Here we have a blade shape that's nearly about finished. I still need to polish it up a little bit, and of course we're going to have to put the handle on there. But I've had guys ask in the past, do I have to heat treat them after I'm done with this? And the answer to that is no, because remember, these knives, files rather, started in the mid-60s Rockwell. Well, what I do is I anneal them down in the mid-50s Rockwell. Then, whenever you're grinding on it, providing you don't get too hot, it's not going to affect that temper. That's why you see a bucket of water right here. I'm always quenching that to keep them from getting too hot. That way, when I'm done with my work, I'm done. I don't have to reharden it. I don't have to reheat treat it because it's already right where I want it. What we're going to do now is we're going to polish the sides up a little bit. This is a magnet that I use to hang on to it so I don't lose it. Go. Cleans that side up a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now we've got the basic blade shape. The cutting edge is all finished except for the actual cutting edge itself, but the blade is finished. Now we need to pick out some handle material. And I've got a bush here in the box, different colors. Diamond wood is my wood of choice. I like this the most, number one, because it's the way they make diamond wood is it's different veneers that's epoxied together, but when they make it, similar to plywood, whenever they make this, it's put together under a great deal of heat and pressure. So it's 100% stronger than the regular wood. It takes a polish better. It lasts forever, and it's relatively inexpensive as well, but it looks remarkable on a finished blade. Now these two pieces right here is exactly what we're going to use for our handle material. And we're going to shape that here in just a moment.
Okay.
What we're going to do now is drill the holes through the wood, and we're actually going to use the handle itself as our template. Okay, what we have here now, as you can see, I've got the scales, or the handle, however you want to call it. I've drilled the holes into it, as you can pin it now. Get in there. Now those are going to be the pins that's going to hold the handle on. Now it's time to shape the handle. Now what we want to do, the front part of it is not going to look good if it's just flat like that, so we need to grind a little bit of a taper on that, and here's how we do that. You want to put them both together, both of your scales together, so it matches. You want to make sure that it's even. There we go. Got a nice angled taper right there. Now we're gonna shape the handle this way. That is, it just rounded the handles there. Right. It's going to save us some work when we go to actually put the knife together. Yep. Now what we have here is we've got our handles that are pre-shaped. Where our holes are drilled, our handles are pre-shaped. We've got a hollow nickel silver tube to fit in the end, and that's what's going to be our aft pin, if you will. But that pin's not going to hold it just like that. There's a trick to doing this. This is a trick I actually learned in high school so many summers ago. You've got your pin right here. Now what you want to do is you want to chamfer. I made this chamfering tool. You want to chamfer this hole. Chamfer the hole both sides. And while we're at it, this small one up here, we need to chamfer that one as well. We got another chamfering tool designed just for that small tool, or for that small hole. There, not too much. Not too much, not too little, kind of an experience thing.